Confessed by Lenalia _ on Reddit. I plagiarized my English paper, passed, and now it will haunt me forever. I hated my English teacher my first year of high school. He was weird and had a dry sense of humor I couldn't appreciate at the time. But over the next few years, I learned to really like him. I was even his TA my senior year. We would always talk about music and literature. He introduced me to some of my favorite music. I think it was my sophomore or junior year. We had a big paper to write over a book we were supposed to read, House on Haunted Hill possibly, which would be fitting. I didn't read the damn book, then, and totally copied my friend's paper. I changed it enough but was sure he'd see through my shit. I got an A. And every damn time I saw this teacher he would tell me how brilliant my paper was. Did he know? Did he torture me with this for the next decade? We actually remained in touch after high school and had coffee from time to time. His wife owned a local candy shop. He passed away a few years ago after moving to a new state, but every single time I saw him previous to that he always mentioned my amazing plagiarized paper over a book I never read. I always wanted to tell him. To know if he really knew. I think he knew. Brilliant asshole. I miss him. Confessed by a deleted user on Reddit. My friend and I burned down a house when I was a kid. When I was around 8 years old, I lived in an area that had a lot of summer homes. After summer was over and the home was empty, my friend and I would break in. Break in is used loosely. A lot of times windows were unlocked, or even sometimes a door. We used to look for money. We loved going to McDonald's. One time we even found a lockbox. Busted that open with a sledgehammer. We usually didn't take anything but money. There were TVs, or beds, but I was 8. What would I do with any of that? Almost never any toys. I did take a really cool-looking mini statue. I still have it to this day. We were in one house playing with those long wooden matches. One of them lit the shag carpet. We couldn't get it out. We rode our bikes out of there like the devil was on our heels. Some days later we both rode our bikes back to this house. The place was burned to the ground. Destroyed, nothing left. I can still smell it. I also remember I stepped on a nail and it went into my foot. Hurt like hell. We rode our bikes away and never talked about it again. My family moved away when I was in 5th grade. I lost contact with the kid. I have never told anyone. Confessed by a deleted user on Reddit. I put peanut butter in my friend's drink thinking she was lying about her allergy. I was young, only in the 2nd grade, and had recently been taught about lying. After our lessons on sinning and doing bad stuff, I developed the idea that my friend, let's call her Lily, was lying about her peanut allergy and just didn't like peanut butter but was too ashamed to tell me because they were my favorite snack at the time. Not to mention the times when someone would bring in a snack for the class and we'd always have to check if they had peanuts in them. If they did, the whole class couldn't eat them so that she wouldn't feel left out. I was tired of what I thought was a dumb, made-up lie and decided to take matters into my own hands by bringing a big jar of peanut butter and waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Once at snack break I waited until Lily went to the bathroom to take out my peanut butter jar to slip a spoonful into her cup, shaking it good so she wouldn't suspect a thing. Once she came back, she sat down and drank some of her peanut butter-infused water. As she did so I watched with wide eyes, making sure to take in every detail, now convinced that she's been lying the whole time. Suddenly, Lily started coughing uncontrollably, choking and thrashing herself all over the floor. It also didn't help that she forgot her EpiPen at home that day, causing her to convulse and forcing my teacher to call an ambulance. It turned out she was severely allergic to peanut butter and I never had the gall to tell her what I had done that day. We're still friends today and she strongly believes that her father was trying to kill her that day since she got in a fight with him the day before regarding her dead mother. Confessed by _cocaine_ on Reddit. When I was a kid I kept the church offering money. So okay. I was a kid and stupid. Anyway, my dad used to give me and my brother $5 each in the offering envelope to put into the basket when it came around. I would take the money and put an empty envelope into the basket. I kept the money to do dumb kid things like buy pizza, candy, take a bus ride to the mall, etc. Eventually, we got older and my parents weren't financially secure so we couldn't offer anything. But I can tell you that as a kid, $5 every week really added up. I would spend it on myself but normally I used to save the money and use it for something big like my mom or dad's birthday gift or offering, I get it, to pay for dinner because I low-key felt bad. I thought it was funny after and my mom and dad laughed about it. Confessed by Troutsnutter _ on Reddit. I caused my friends' parents to have to change their home phone number. I was in 7th grade in the late 90s. We had a middle school newspaper called The Press. Well, someone thought it would be a good idea to have kind of like a classified section called Happy Ads, where you could spend 50 cents to leave your friends encouraging messages. I took out an ad that read, Pokemon cards for sale, call *******, but I used the home phone number for a kid in our friend group. He ended up getting so many calls, his parents were livid and complained to the school. I guess once people figured out it was fake they started calling even more and at all hours of the night. I never told a single person that I did it and felt really terrible that a small prank got so out of hand. One teacher suspected that it was me, but I always denied having anything to do with it.